Fighters are now ready. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's King Ryan Garcia, weighing in at 58 kilos on the button. His height and reach are the same, 178 centimeters. Vasilii the Matrix Lomachenko, standing at 5'6" tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. He's got a reach of 65 inches.
I'll always go for reach, every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
King Ryan Garcia, one of the most famous boxers the world over, the fastest hands in the game. They call him Flash. Vasilii Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, introducing King Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous three-division champion of the world, Vasilii Lomachenko.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
You must obey. Good luck.
Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Caught him with a left hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. They both want the knockout. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. No rest for the weary. This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ryan. There's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice counter shot with the right hand. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little switch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Trying to answer back. That left scores. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Good counterpunching from both these fighters. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Bombs away.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Missed him with that uppercut. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ryan Garcia. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Caution being thrown to the wind. Nice punch. And he misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. Counter right. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter, Lomachenko, in trouble. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about back at it in round 4. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess. That's
another scoring shot. are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Threw the hook, didn't land.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. They both want the knockout. They score with that left hand. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Good counter left hand there. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. No power in those punches.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He fails to score with that left hook. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
There's no way this fighter can go punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ryan Garcia. Here we go in the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice shot with the left. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
score is obviously the great equal. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ryan Garcia. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. Round 7, here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. They better start respecting each other's punching power. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
You've heard the phrase, find this round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ryan. There's the bell to start round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Beautiful counter punch. Oh, that punch. Left counter scores. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Left punch. Nice counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he just misses with that jab. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And this with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ryan Garcia. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
God, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
This fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. He misses with that jab. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
These two are the perfect dance partners. So much firepower here. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Why sit in a pocket when your punches are this slow? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ryan Garcia. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. And here comes the 10th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Fantastic punch. Lomachenko in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. What a punch. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit, you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The counter left. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ryan Garcia. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Both men step back for just a moment. Lands with the right counter. think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nope, that jab is not going to score. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day if they win. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ryan Garcia. Who thought we would have made it to 12? Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Good punch. Fighters sort of need death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with some of that so classy. You're prepared to take a lick at it because you're gonna get some before you get in the car.
Beautiful counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Nice exchange from both men in this round. Gets out of the way of that left hand. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they even throw their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch. They want to pursue you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch right through you. You want to be careful.
Punch. Very close now with 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing they expected.